Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, I am here to co-sponsor and support the passage of Senate Bill 2393 or the Rental Housing Subsidy Program Bill. I laud the gentleman from Cavite and Chairman of the Housing Committee for his steadfast action regarding this measure. The continuing onslaught of the COVID-19 pandemic has worsened the situation of Filipinos living in congested urban centers, particularly in Metro Manila. COVID-19 has brought not only health problems but also adverse economic effects to the country, which resulted to a vast increase in unemployment. This resulted in a host of other issues such as poverty, inequality, hunger, and malnutrition, as well as lack of sustainable livelihoods, among others. Sa pag-ikot ko po at pagbibigay tulong sa mga kababayan nating nasunugan, I have witnessed firsthand the worsening situation of the lives of our fellow countrymen, especially those who have no permanent place to call home. Many homeless families are either living in shelters, temporary housing, or worse, in the streets and sidewalks. Hindi po ito tama. Every Filipino family deserves a decent home without compromising their health and safety. Now, more than ever, we need to provide homes for displaced families and help them sustain livelihoods by offering various options during the interim process of construction and relocation. It is for this reason that I filed a bill which would help address the above-mentioned issues, Senate Bill 1227 or the Rental Housing Subsidy Program Act of 2019, which aims to establish a housing and social protection program with the end view of enabling informal settler beneficiaries or ISBs to lead decent lives by supporting them in accessing the formal housing market by offering a rental subsidy. This shall also be made an option to address the temporary relocation of displaced families due to natural and man-made disasters. Eligible informal settler beneficiaries or individuals or households living in a house or unit without the consent of the lot owner or those living in danger areas shall receive a rental subsidy rate of 3,500 for those living in Metro Manila. For those living in other regions, the rental subsidy rate shall be jointly determined by the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development or DSUD and the NEDA, National Economic and Development Authority, taking into consideration the prevailing minimum wage and rental rates in the region. Eligible informal settler beneficiaries shall vacate the informal settlement area in which they are presently living and transfer or relocate to a safer, decent, formal settlement. The rental subsidy shall be granted to eligible beneficiaries until the date of completion of the permanent housing project intended for them or upon their actual transfer to permanent housing project. Mr. Chair, kaya ko po inihain ang panukalang batas na ito dahil hangarin po natin na wala nang squatter sa ating sariling bayan. Ulitin ko po, dapat po magkaroon ang bawat pamilyang Pilipino ng isang maayos at disenteng tirahan. Pangako po naming dalawa ni Pangulong Duterte na bigyan ng mas maginhawang buhay ang bawat Pilipino, lalong-lalo na po ang mga mahirap. Lastly, I want to commend the good chairman of this committee for prioritizing this measure to alleviate our poverty-stricken and homeless countrymen amidst the pandemic. Thank you, Mr. President.